So we can start because it's 7:01 and we have a quorum. Right?
Yes.
So, all right, the digital recording. All right, so welcome to the August 19th HDC public hearing at 7:01. And I would like to appoint John Goodrich as a full member. And now I would like to ask the clerk to read the public notice of the hearing, please.
The Historic District Commission will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, August 19th, 2025 at 7 p.m. at the Groton Town Hall Annex, 134 Groton Long Point Road, and virtually via the Zoom platform to hear the following applications requesting certificate of appropriateness. First one is HDC 250056, 43 West Main Street. Tim Owens, applicant, owner, Windows PIN 261918309845. The second one is HDC 250057, 84 New London Road, Scott Doman, applicant, Peter Simonsini. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Owner, Windows and Door PIN 261917001531. The third one is HDC 250059, 11 Ashby Street, John Henderson, applicant, Marie Cox, owner, roof PIN 261806299712. The next one is HDC 250060, 20 Holbridge Street, George Mazaris, applicant, Hans Rolema, sorry again, owner, Windows PIN 261809077372. And the last but not least is HDC 250061, 22 West Mystic Avenue, Mike Dagan, applicant, owner, deck rebuild PIN 261805281618. A Zoom meeting link will be posted to the town's website meeting calendar. Albums are on file and available for public inspection during normal business hours at the planning department at 134 Long Point Road, Groton, Connecticut, dated the 12th of August, 2025, Groton, Connecticut.
All right, thank you. If anybody, I'm going to waive the hearing procedures, but if anyone would like to read them, they're on the yellow sheet to the right of the panel where Tim is pointing. Thank you, Tim. Okay, so with that all in process, let's get right to our first application for public hearing, HDC 25-0056, 43 West Main Street, Tim Owens, applicant, owner, regarding windows.
Good evening. Real. I am coming with a Marvin Elevate window insert. And it's got a stone white exterior, and it's divided like no.
Look down, can we see it?
Tim, if you want to
Put that.
Yeah, I'm trying to switch it over. I'm trying to, I think I have the Bill on the wrong view or
Can't see
something.
Bill anymore.
Yeah,
That's
trying
fine.
to figure out which one I'm supposed to do. Speaker, gallery, try that. This is on, or if it's not switching over. Oh, wait a minute, it just turned blue.
There you go. That's
There you
it.
go.
Yep,
You
that's
got
it.
it? You have it? Okay.
I can see it.
It's
Can you
visible
guys
to the
see it?
public?
You can see
Yeah.
it, you can see it.
Yeah,
can't-
I can see it. You guys can see it?
Yeah. No, we
see
can't,
it.
but if you can, that means the public can.
Okay,
So I think we're okay.
yep. So it just needs to be zoomed in.
Is it in a good position, Bill?
Yeah, it is.
I should be able to split the screen somehow, and I don't know how to do it.
Tim, is that in your electronic? Did we update that or?
There we go.
It's not in my electronic.
So that'll be collected after his
Yeah.
presentation.
We'll need a copy
Okay.
of that.
You-
That's good, Tim. And now,
Good, okay.
now Tim Owens, just slide it towards the panelists
Yeah.
about other way.
There
Yeah, right there, perfect.
So the current windows in the front are 2/2,
Yes.
and then I guess it'd be the west side. Are they 6/6?
No, they're all 2/2.
They're all
I mean,
2/2,
they're
okay.
originally all 2/2.
Okay,
Some are no, just vinyl windows,
Yep.
none over none. And on the bottom, there's a bunch of like colonial windows.
okay.
And was it going 2/2 if I'm looking at that sheet correctly?
Excuse me?
Going 2/2 again?
Yeah, most of them are 2/2 in the building. That's the original window, 2/2 was traditional in that building.
So
So Bill, I looked at the sheet, so it's simulated divided light,
okay, that was my,
Marvin Elevate, so it has I think it's fiberglass exterior, wood interior, so which is good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Marvin.
Yeah.
Fibrex or whatever they are, yeah. No.
Any questions, Bill?
No, not for me. Regarding the window content, the question is, will these windows be replacing the vinyl ones that are already in place?
Yes, what I would like to do is replace the ones that are in place and put them on the dark side of the building up against the other
Okay.
building,
That 3-foot gap.
that 3-foot
Yeah,
gap.
and I think we talked about that last time where we don't care for if
Right,
that is over there.
yeah.
Okay.
And, I would like to also be able to, leave the ones on the second and third floor in the back.
No, I thought you were gonna make everything non-vinyl.
These, yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I will, if that's what you want.
Yeah, that's what we
This
want.
this is the back.
Mhm.
And on the second and third floor, you can't really see the windows much.
Right. But my opinion is everything non-vinyl except the 3-foot gap windows.
Okay,
I think, I think the issue is precedent.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
so I'll put these windows on 3 sides and switch the windows on the alley side to the dark side.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Put it that way.
And Tim, what we've usually asked, I know that you have pictures, if you
Yeah.
just circle the windows for the file. I know we usually like to have that just so
These are.
we don't. You have pictures of the building. I believe you can just circle the windows that you're replacing with the Marvins. Do you want that, Bill?
Yes, but
Okay.
my understanding is he's doing all of them, but okay.
I know, but
Yeah, no, that's fine.
it's up to you.
Yep, no, that's helpful for case 2 weeks from now we forget, we can look.
You want me to have him mark that up and submit it, or do you want to do it right now?
Both.
But what's that, Bill?
You want
Yeah,
both?
have them mark it up and submit it for the file.
I think what Tim's asking, you want him to submit it tonight or make it a condition
Or
of the
can he
approval
just-
and submit it later?
I'll mark
Um,
it up with Tim later, how's that?
oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, as long as it eventually is in the public file, that's.
Kind of like
fine.
we do, sometimes we defer the receiving the spec sheets and things like that. We'll do it. We'll have him mark them up and bring them to Sue. And she'll add them in, all right?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Does anybody in the audience want to speak for this application? Does anybody in the audience want to speak against this application? All right, HDC 25-0056 is closed. HDC 25-0057, 84 New London Road, Scott Doman, Peter Simoncini, owner.
Is that any of you guys? No. See who's,
I don't know. Is anybody online or anything?
We're checking.
we're looking. Bill Ferguson. Gavin Houston?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
no hand raise if anybody's associated with this application online?
Mm,
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Maybe
We'll,
we skip over it and come back.
Just gonna say we'll skip over it in case someone appears later in the meeting.
Okay,
All right, so now we'll jump to 11 Ashby Street, John Henderson applicant, Marie Cox owner about a roof. HDC 25-0059.
not here either. That might be, hold on, let me see if that's,
Oh, we got a hand raised.
got a hand raise. Who is that?
It's Gavin Houston.
All right, so hold on, let me promote him. All right. Gavin Houston, can you hear us and can you talk?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
What
Excellent.
project are we talking about?
This
Gavin?
11 Ashby.
11 Ashby, it's
Oh,
a roof
I don't see his
application.
name. I just didn't see his
Yep.
name here.
I work for Henderson Construction,
Okay.
Henderson Roof.
All right.
Trying to get rid of that.
I lost the screen.
And I'm trying to get you to come up, hold on. Decline to be promoted. I think if you're gonna present, you have to let's see.
Gavin,
that's-
can you show
I
your
don't see
face?
I don't see an option I use Zoom a lot, but in this one, I don't see the option to turn my camera on.
Yeah. Well, I think I just promoted you to panelist and then you declined it. I think if you accepted that,
Right.
I think I chose, there was two options. Looks like I had a 50-50 chance and blew it.
Yeah.
So here, I'll try to do it again. Now, I think you might be able to do it. No?
Join as a panelist or stay as attendee.
You have to join, I think if you join as a panelist.
And then the video option will appear on the bottom left. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, no, he went over to panelist. Yeah.
Yeah, he should be in a panelist file now.
Yep. All right.
And
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Excellent.
Okay.
Come here.
Everybody showing up again.
That's the first thing I did.
So you can go ahead and present your application as if nobody
Thank
has any information whatsoever, no knowledge of the project.
Oh, no. Okay. I know we submitted this to, I didn't personally submit it, but a girl in the office submitted it to Susan
Yep.
in Groton. Choquette, is that your surname?
So yeah,
Correct.
Sue's the admin up front.
She said,
Yeah.
I can give you just a quick rundown on this. We got the application in and it was in the description, it was noted as a like for like with the description of architectural shingles being installed. Kind of true to process, we do a street view of it and we look at the house and we try to figure out if it is in fact architectural shingles that are going to be replaced with architectural shingles. In this particular case, it's a wood roof
Oh,
that is going from a pretty deteriorated wood roof done in the late 90s, I believe, to an architectural roof. So it's a different material. So we put them on hold and we had them come before you guys.
It looks like we're removing 2 skylights as well.
I'm not sure on the
right?
skylights.
On
Do
the-
you
on the
have any
back.
information on the skylights,
Yeah.
Gavin?
correct. covering over them.
Going over, removal, okay, so
One's,
yeah,
Yep.
one's on the backside, I think.
Are they visible from the street?
I believe one of them is and one is not.
Okay.
That sounds about right. I've personally never been there, but
Yeah, I think
I
you're
know
right.
the house
Yeah.
it's kind of representative tonight.
but
Yeah.
you're proposing to get rid of both the skylights?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
And do you have information that you could share on your screen about um the shingles?
They're Owens Corning Onyx Black. Asphalt.
Yes. They're not two tab or anything.
No, architectural.
Okay, just check.
Do you know why the homeowner doesn't want to put cedar back on?
I do not. I would assume cost, but
Does anyone on the commission have questions? Concerns?
I don't have an issue with this. Wood shingles are wood shingles.
I think it's a pretty standard, going to, you know, architectural shingle type thing.
Going to.
And in most cases, it's a cost and ongoing maintenance thing for a wood roof.
Yep.
You know, I would assume that's probably one or both are relative here.
Shingles look good. I have no problem removing the skylights.
I'm 100% with you.
Yeah, I'm with you as well.
Great.
Okay. All right, Gavin, sit for one more second. So I know everybody's good on the commission perspective? Yes?
Yep.
Okay,
Good, Bill.
thank you. Anyone in the audience want to speak for this application? Anyone in the audience want to speak against this application? All right. Then HDC 25-0059 11 Ashby Street is closed. All right, Gavin, thank you. I just wanted to make sure in case someone from the audience had questions that you were stayed on.
okay.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we'll now move to HDC 25-0060 20 Holdred Street. Greg Mazzares, applicant, Hans Rolema, owner. Is anyone-
Come on.
All right. How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Great. Doing well. How are you?
Good, good. My name's Ken Gianetta. I'm the project consultant for Hans's project. Greg is our general manager. We are looking to replace 4 windows, double hung. It is going to be like for like as far as white on the exterior, white on the interior.
Can you just name the address? Can you,
I apologize.
can you
Okay.
call the address out?
It's 20 Holdridge Court.
I don't think this house is in the historic district.
It's not?
Yeah, that's,
No, it's not. I don't think so.
It's
Oh, you know what? We were going around and around about this. It partially is. There's a, we looked at it. I think it was like a,
it's this one. And
show? So was it a corner of the property?
I think it
Yeah,
was.
as long as a
Yeah.
piece of the yard's in the whole
The
house.
building
then.
itself doesn't have to be, it's the parcel.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went through this with another.
Yeah.
yeah, that was part of
Could
it.
you move this?
So it's
here. Oh,
So it's like it's
You guys
this
pointed
one
out.
right here.
Well,
You want to move it a little?
Yeah. you're
slide
come-
it down a little,
fingers-
slide it towards you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
keep going wherever you.
okay.
Wow.
Which property is it?
This one? Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's.
Yeah, but
incredible.
it just goes over the line.
It
Yeah,
touches-
no, I see it. It's just incredible. Nah, this is, yeah,
We went there with another property on Ice House Lane.
right. It's like the SS lane. Yep.
Sorry,
You're lucky.
we're here.
You're lucky.
You made the club.
Made the cut.
So I don't know if you
Right.
want to try to present any documentation or any information you have by putting that up on where I can switch over the screen.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. I
Let
mean,
me see if we can, so I'll switch it over and then you can put it up and, so you want to turn it around? I don't know if it's gonna auto spin on you. No?
how's that?
Oh, no, there you go.
And
Yeah, I
then
can-
I can start with pictures and
Yeah.
then go into my documents. Is
Yeah,
that
that'd be
okay with you
great.
guys?
Yeah, it's good.
So just pictures of the home in the corner. I did go in and label, we're doing 4 windows, so 101, 102, 103, 104.
Okay.
101 is gonna be a 8/8 with a grill pattern. We are doing like for like, except for the grill pattern, that was what we were asking for, an exception. Second is the 102, 103, and 104. 102 and 103 are 6/6, 101 and 104 are 8/8. We are asking for, again, like for like, as far as double hung to double hung, white on white. The grill pattern was the only exception we were asking for. It is a FiberX material. It is a wood-based composite material. And we are renewal by Anderson. I can did you guys want these documents as well?
So you're requesting a 1/1 as opposed to any grills?
Yes, as opposed to no grills.
So these guys are clear.
Okay, can I ask the reason why? Because the rest of the house has grills, right?
Yes, when we went through, homeowners are here as well. They requested no grills. They didn't like the grill pattern effect. They didn't like the interior. They were flaky and falling apart. And when I suggested in between glass, they said that they just didn't want them at all. It's also a cost factor. So for them not liking the pattern at all, they felt that they would rather go without them.
Hmm.
Their other grills on their home are completely removable as well. So if it needed to match the rest of the home, that is something that is absolutely doable. I won't speak for them because they are here today and they can answer that question.
So are the
Can I see
existing
the map
grills
again?
interior removable?
They're interior removable.
Yeah,
They have
okay.
the little clips
Yep,
on them and they're just plastic.
What year is the house?
96.
96.
So that used to be part of a farm outlet
Okay.
right down the road, and they built all those houses then.
Okay. I'm always curious.
So
I guess
it's,
I'm trying to see where it is.
I guess it doesn't matter now seeing
Right
the
there.
map of the historic district, but there were a few other homes that did not have grills. But again, now we're splitting hairs for the historic district, so I
Yeah,
don't.
we
even
we
think
don't
that
look what
that's-
happened before. If somebody made a mistake, we don't perpetuate it. so-
Understood.
Not saying it's a mistake, just saying.
I don't think it is a mistake because looking at the map now, those other ones are in their road, which
This is, trying to see where they're at again.
so there's no grills on all 4?
correct.
Or- Hmm.
Where's the property?
You know, can you point? It's right there.
house.
How is that touching that?
I don't know.
Doesn't seem like it's touching.
That was kind of our question as well, but we figured we would just come.
The town thinks they're in the historic district. I think we've got it.
I don't know, maybe like when you actually look at it on a GIS or
Right.
not the print, it might be a little more
Yeah. or-
clearer, but it for some reason did cut through.
I mean, it's kind of
You
ridiculous.
guys always have the option of feeling
Yeah,
that,
significant issue.
stating
Well,
that.
it's kind of crazy because the
I don't
house
think it's
here
not
on Irving Street,
significant
Mm.
the Cutler House is like the second oldest
district?
house in Mystic. It is not in the historic district.
Right,
Go
right.
figure, right?
So, yeah, if it's only a parcel of land is in the historic district, but the structure is not in the historic district. I feel like there's a gray area.
It really is, and it's considered historic.
considered?
I mean, they can ask to have it removed. We've done that before, but
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word legally because I don't mean legally, but technically,
Yeah.
if a foot of it's in, it's in is.
I don't know, I just have a hard time with no grills.
So I'm gonna give my opinion, but just John's opinion.
Well, at this point, you probably shouldn't be
Oh,
issuing
yep,
any
sorry.
opinions. You're still in a public hearing.
Yeah.
That would be under any kind of deliberation would be under considerations.
Mm.
Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah,
issuing an
good point.
opinion in a public hearing.
Okay, yep, valid, valid.
Just to be
Thank you,
clear,
Tim.
this is
Thank
it right here,
That is the one right there.
right here. Sorry, I'm gonna put a little.
Map, but I was gonna go back to the pictures for you to see if we can see the angle of the street too, just to verify.
I'm very familiar with where they live. I live on Irving Street. I walk my dog.
Okay.
Sometimes down there because it's really quiet on your cul-de-sac. So yeah, very familiar with where you live.
You run by my
Looks like one of
house.
the pictures was
Yes.
on the back of the house,
Peek through the windows and then.
not visible from the public.
Actually, I haven't this week because I hurt my knee.
101.
Go on, knock on the door.
Oh, it's on the side.
It's on the side where the garage is. One is on the back, to be clear, though. 104 is on the back.
Yeah, so 104 is really not even in play. It's on the
Alright.
back of the house.
Mhm.
Okay.
And this is the view from the street.
That really shows the. This.
It's just 102 and 103
Right, yep.
are in the front of the house.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, 101, 2, and 3 are visible from the public way. 4 is not, it appears.
On the right-hand side is the 102 and 103.
Yeah, so that with that one on the side of the garage might even be questioned.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Don't have this.
Yeah, I think they just noted that while they were looking at the GIS. They just noted that as well.
And I actually have removed some of them because it wasn't. It's removable, right?
Non-functional, fake, historic,
Yes. Yeah.
on vinyl.
So.
So you can see them there, behind the leaves.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think we just still got to discuss.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys. Any other information that you need from
No.
us?
Bill, you got anything?
oh, not at this time. I mean, no, the windows sound nice. But nothing more from me at this point.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, does anybody in the audience want to speak for this application?
You guys did want to go up, that would be.
In favor?
Yeah.
This is.
Yes.
Favor of no grills.
We would hope so.
Does anybody in the audience want to speak against this application? All right, HDC 25-0060 20 Holdridge Street is closed. We'll now go to HDC 25-0061 22 West Mystic Avenue, Michael Deegan, applicant, owner.
I do not have a-
Did you
Bill,
guys-
that's been rescheduled, so I recommend that you
Oh.
don't even open it.
Folks, do you guys want to wait and hear, or are you
what
gonna
time
just
frame?
catch up with us later? Did you guys want to wait and hear what we decide, or you want to wait till tomorrow?
Sorry.
That's up to you guys. I can relay the message.
Okay,
It's up to you.
all right, okay, that's been the HDC.
Yeah, that's been rescheduled, and I'd recommend that you don't even open it because then you
Okay.
have to immediately continue the public
Yeah,
hearing with
okay.
cause
I
time
didn't-
issues.
My
Yeah.
bad, I didn't realize that one was,
No problem.
all right, that I will not open up HDC 25-0061. I will return back to HDC 25-0057 84 New London Road. Did Scott Doman or Peter Simoncini come late to the room?
I don't think so. We have actually even less people in.
Okay. All right.
On vacation.
What's that?
They're on vacation.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, doesn't appear so.
Okay, so we'll just continue that one
Yeah,
for next time. All right, so with that in mind, at 7:30, I will close the public hearings. And we will now go into consideration of the public hearings. All right, HDC 25-0056 43 West Main Street. Does anyone want to make a motion?
I make a motion to approve, with the stipulations that all the windows we talked about are replaced, except the ones in the, shall I call it the 3-foot alley?
Yeah.
He can have the ones he originally ordered. And he will submit the pictures circled to Tim sometime in the next week.
All right. I'll second that motion. Any discussion?
I think it's a good
Yeah, I think
compromise.
good
I mean,
compromise.
the alley is not really visible at all from
Not at all.
public
No,
way.
the west elevation
so-
really has almost
Yeah.
no public view.
So
And
I
who
think
knows what's gonna happen
everything
with
else
Flux and Bond.
is very visible, so
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Okay. All right, we'll go to vote.
Goodrich, aye.
Ernst, I.
Ferguson, I.
Moriarty, aye.
All right. HDC 25-0056
Thank
is approved. Let's go to HDC 25-0059, Ashby Street. Any motion?
Moriarty makes a motion to approve.
Goodrich, second.
All right, discussion?
I mean, I think it's fine. The product looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Removing the skylight, if anything, makes it more historical. I have a problem with skylights, but.
Yep.
no
Agreed.
problems.
I agree. All right. Anything else? All right, we'll go to vote.
Goodrich, aye.
Ernst, I.
Ferguson, I.
Moriarty, aye.
All right, excellent. HDC 25-0059 is approved. All right, last one, HDC 25-0060, the 20 Holdridge Street, the windows we just saw. Anyone want to make a motion?
We have discussion before we make a motion.
No, you should have a motion in a second.
We always have a motion
That's
discussion.
a discussion, yeah.
Goodrich, I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Okay, discussion.
I'm looking at the GIS map and this, and I'm still struggling with that. This is actually in the historic district.
So
I
really-
don't see this in the historic district.
Yeah,
I mean, it's even that the property might be, or like 1 square foot of the property might be, the house itself is not. Right? Is that
That's
whatever?
true.
That's true, Bill.
So I'm kind of the same as you guys, but a little bit of a twist to it. You know, we had a discussion about, so I'm gonna say a couple things. A, you have no reason to be down the road unless you live there. It's a cul-de-sac. They're right. A lot of the houses in the neighborhood don't have grills on the windows, including the one I live in, because my parents replaced the windows 30 years ago. They took them out. So I really don't have a problem with it. That being said, I think since it is in the historic district, you know, sometimes no good deed goes unpunished. So we try and help these folks out. And then somebody's going to say, oh, well, somebody else did it. If we continued it, could they come back and request to be taken out of the historic district like we did with the one house on Ice House Lane? And then they would never have this issue again.
Yeah.
And then that way.
They would have to come in front of you guys and, you know, go through a public hearing process to have
Be removed.
that to be removed, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys approved it by a 3/4 vote, then yes, they would be removed.
And I think that's the cleanest. It preserves kind of the interior of what we do, takes the problem out of there. They never have to deal with this again. They can enjoy their home. And then we don't have an issue down the road. I think it's the cleanest way to go if everybody else agrees. If you guys don't mind coming back and visit us again in a couple of weeks, if everybody else thinks that's a good idea.
Mark, what's your thought on that?
Well, I don't think it's, I think we've sort of even said, I think it's not in the historic district as far as I can tell. And I understand the precedent issue that you're raising.
I'm just saying if town staff saying it is, let's just, it's a technicality. Let's wipe the technicality out because God forbid we all resign and these folks come back in 2 years and Tim's moved on to a state job and they go through it again. I think it just, it cleans the slate for them. I know. Again, my 2 cents. You guys can tell me what you think.
I would support that.
I would support that as well.
So how do we say this condition?
Okay,
Well,
so
you're not
what
gonna-
we're gonna do,
You're not acting on this.
Go
You're
ahead,
not
Bill.
acting on this.
what we're gonna do is we have a motion on the floor. we're gonna vote the motion.
He
And,
can withdraw the motion.
oh, okay, I was gonna say,
Right.
we could vote the motion down and then create a new motion, or you could withdraw the motion.
Yeah, you can withdraw the motion, pending the applicants reapply in a different standard. You don't have to act on it. You have whatever it is, the 65 days to act on it.
Does that sound acceptable to everybody?
I think I understand.
So
So I think what the commission, there's a question as to just the validity of your house being in the historic district, because the building itself is not, but potentially a small cut of your land is, which would require you to adhere to the HDC regulations or requirements. What they're proposing is you come back, you fill out a new application, and you come back in 2 weeks, or was this our second meeting this week?
it is.
So it's going to be the first week in September meeting. You come back with an application requesting that the commission take your house out of the historic district.
Does that go for the whole Rich Court?
Nope.
No,
it's
no,
gonna be
just your house.
Your parcel,
Just
your
your
parcel
house.
only. Yep.
I mean, we
And-
can't,
and if-
that's
and if
how
they-
we'd vote,
Red
but
space in the historic district, we are out. Right?
Yeah.
No, it'd be your whole parcel, your whole,
Your whole-
the whole parcel. What's that?
I mean, the other houses stay in the historic.
No,
district.
I don't,
No other house in the historic district.
None of them are down there, right? It's just theirs that kind of,
it's theirs that borders.
Yeah,
The point is, and I don't mean to
Yeah.
sound whatever,
Right.
at that point, it's not your concern, it's your house. We're taking care of you guys. If your neighbors have an issue, they can worry about it. Just,
so once your house, once, if the commission votes to remove your house from being in the district, you're no longer required to get the approvals to change the windows. Or anything you do.
Anything.
Anything you do to the outside of the building moving forward, yeah.
you have more freedom outside.
Malaysian windows will be postponed again.
Unfortunately, it would be, yes. Yeah, for the 2 weeks.
Okay, so.
Do we take that deal?
I don't think it's a deal. I think that all
It-
we have to do is, we will resubmit. for-
Same thing.
Submit a new application, yeah.
I understand.
You got it, okay,
I will help-
great.
I will
You
help
work as an agent for them?
Yes. I will.
Perfect, thank
And
you.
if that is rejected, we start all over again?
If it's rejected, that night, they can vote on the windows. They can vote on whether or not to approve the installation of your windows.
Makes sense.
We're continuing this action till that meeting.
Correct.
Same group, yeah, yeah, maybe one more person, yeah,
Or maybe he'll show up in
in
live.
person.
Yeah, I'll be live.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys. Appreciate
Sorry.
your cooperation on this evening. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
So do I make a
Do we
motion?
have-
to draw
No,
the
you
motion?
withdrew it.
Okay, yeah.
Just, that's all you have to do.
I'm not
And-
signing anything.
Nope,
And
no action on it.
no action on that. Okay, sorry, Tim. Yep,
I just think that's clean that way.
all right,
That's-
I don't either, but if the town's saying we just don't,
all right. So we have HDC 25 was never 20-0061 West Mystic. The deck rebuild was never opened, so we can now close the consideration of the public hearings and now move to the pre-application review. Is there anyone in the audience here for a pre-app?
Well, Bill, we have one on the agenda. We have 54 West Main Street.
Oh,
So we take those
Okay.
first before the sign-ins.
okay. It's not on the agenda I'm looking at online. My bad.
What's that?
It's not on the agenda. I
Oh,
got
yeah, no
sick.
problem. No,
Okay.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was a revised agenda probably from the one you got a while back.
Okay, so I was just reading that one.
All right,
Wait, so we'll go 54 West Main, is that what you
Yep.
just said?
you guys want to come up and do your pre-app? What's that?
Oh,
You can try to throw it up on the table and I'll see what I can do about.
Huh?
Where are we on this?
See,
So this is on,
not on, but I'm on the,
It's not on here.
it's not on what?
it's, I think it's on the online.
Yeah, it's on the new one. The one that went to you guys goes out like right after the
Yeah.
pack. And then it was
Okay,
added
yeah.
after.
It's
We're gonna
online.
Add pre-apps.
So this is the small sign here and this is.
So hold on, so I want you to try to see the screen over here. I want you to try to
please.
slide it over a little bit. There you go. We're gonna try to maybe zoom you out a little bit.
Bill, can you see?
Yep, I can see perfect.
We'll put this one on top first to show.
Yeah, this is, okay.
So if you kind of look up at the TV, you can kind of see what you're trying to show.
I can't see the old sign very well, but the new sign, yes.
Zoom out a bit.
Zoom out. Sure.
Zoom up, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
There you go. That's
see it.
perfect. All right, for the public, could you state your name and the address that you're referring to tonight, please?
Yes, please. My name is Patrick Marco. I'm 54 West Main Street, Mystic, Connecticut.
Okay.
And I'm here I put the small sign temporary for, I was blue and white, and this is white and green,
Mhm.
the new business. This again. Yeah.
There's an application in to change the signage for the new owners. The signage change is going to consist of the existing sign that was there prior, the hanging sign.
Yeah.
It's been there since I think the bank was a bank.
Right.
And it's changed with each occupant. He's proposing that it be changed to what he's currently presenting in the picture. If you want to just point to that.
Yeah.
Bill, do you see where his
Yep.
finger?
Yeah.
See where his
I
finger
his
is?
finger. Yep, I see his finger.
All right. And it's also my understanding that he plans on or has already removed the upper lettering
Yep.
on the peak of the building.
Correct.
And that is potentially going to be replaced.
Same size than I was before. Same, just different name, the business, but the same size, but I want to bring it to you guys. You guys have to approve now the colors and all this. That one, it's working on, I just did not finalize. I'm just, as far as design, how big is the same thing I was before. I have the dimension where it's been approved before. Here, I have to come and say what colors I'm gonna do this. The 316 stained steel, not to be rusted, and
Everything's kind of the same size.
yeah, same size. No, same size, same,
New names.
and
same
just new names, nothing else.
So where it said brew pub, it's gonna say Cucina al Parthenon
That's it.
in the same area.
Same exactly, same footprint, because there are some docks there I don't want to cover, because this, you know, if you see it, it's, if you see in this one, sorry, I'm not so. Okay, here,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
you know, there are
Can
some
be-
docks here and here, so you don't want to cover, and
Okay.
it's already this,
Oh.
takes 10 feet. This is very small. You can't go more small than down, and it's I call it's little space between molding, you know, it's flat area.
You say there's ducks there. What is that for?
Oh,
It's
the detail.
it's
Just
it's
the
a
detail-
structure, you know,
detail. Okay.
the building.
Okay.
It's both sides.
Got it.
It's not so clear, but
So where it says brew pub, it'll say Cucina al Pantheon.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
And-
I think it's gonna look a lot, the letters are gonna be a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Correct.
Tim, what about the fence removal, and is that all gonna be part of the application? I know we can't do anything about hedges that have been planted, and does that all have to come before us, the benches that are out front?
The benches are not fixed.
The benches are not permanent,
Everything else is landscaping, potted plants.
right?
All of which is removable. We went down there, the occupancy count on the patio is exactly what it was before. It's exactly what planning and zoning approved for a number. As far as the fence removal, at this point with what's going on the last few years, I'm not gonna ask anybody for permission or to come get permission to remove that fence. People have done nothing but scream about removing it. So at this point, I would assume the commission would be in favor.
Absolutely. I just didn't know
Being removed?
if we needed to approve a removal like we do on some things. That was only the question.
Um,
I agree with you 100%. I'm 100% in favor. I just don't know
Yeah.
if that was a box that needed to be checked is what I'm asking.
well, it was never approved.
Okay,
It-
The
right,
last application that Walter put in, you guys denied.
okay.
So in essence, the
Mm.
fence probably shouldn't be there. It shouldn't
Right.
have been there from that point moving forward.
Perfect.
So it's gone now.
Right. So the only thing
Everything
we're
else, oh, I'm sorry, Bill, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, the only thing we need to focus on tonight are the two signages. The
It's
one
signage, yeah.
is the one we're replacing brew pub above the entrance, and the hanging sign that is currently there, that he's going to update. as
I
well.
get that, but I just want to make sure, be careful what I say, like Tim said,
Yeah,
there's been our discussion a lot, and I think it's great to have something moving that we don't have to discuss anymore. So I just want to
Yeah.
make sure the discussion points are being handled in one meeting.
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
No,
If
thank
he was
you. No.
removing an architectural element from the building, I would say yes. But it's something that was,
Never approved, so.
yeah.
Right.
And it was never approved. It was only recently ever applied for. The planning and zoning, we went through and we looked at the approvals for that. The approval stated that if a fence was going to be installed, they wanted it to be 3 feet.
Mhm.
Their condition was not that he had to install a 3-foot
Right.
fence.
It-
So that it's,
Again,
a
to be
number
clear,
of
I
things
just,
that are-
I think everybody, including the new owner, wants to be able to not have to come back to this building again. That's all I'm making sure we're hitting all
Yeah.
the check boxes.
so, I mean, I'll elaborate a little bit on it. We have, as part of his commercial tenant occupancy, we've been in there doing inspections for life safety features and making sure his seating plan is in accordance with what was prior approved. We spent a lot of time in there. He's done a great job inside and outside, as far as adhering to everything that's required down there. And without disclosing too much, it's my understanding that he plans to do some very historic, significant improvements to the building in the future. So they're kind
You're
of,
my new best
they're
friend
kind
here
of,
on
they're kind of summing up.
that.
Yeah.
I'll just say, my concern is the sign, you've got how many letters? 7 letters,
Or 7,
7
yeah,
letters, and you're doubling the letters,
Yeah.
so what does it really look like?
right.
It's
So,
it's
Richie, when you come back for your, the actual approval in 2 weeks, when you come back for your public hearing, could you possibly do some kind of a mock-up that shows the new lettering on the building?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you
That would
might
be helpful
Yes.
for these guys' perspective.
100%.
I was
even
gonna
study
ask the
alternatives,
exact
so
thing.
you might show us some different options, because.
Yeah.
I wish I have tonight, but I don't next
Yeah,
time.
that's good.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, he just mentioned that
It's a
to me this
preview.
week, and I kind of like take a little bit of ownership of it. He mentioned doing that. And I said, well, bring that information so you can kind of, as much, pre-app as much as you possibly can. And it was short notice.
Sure.
So,
I just think it might be a very different thing.
Yeah.
What we got right now.
And,
I like the name change, by the way.
and my,
Guys to love it, and I love it. I'm all about to look beautiful.
Yeah.
And fits with the town and everything, because
Yeah.
it's a beautiful building.
Yeah.
And
and that's always been my position. It's a beautiful building, and it is the heart of our town, probably the busiest intersection. So it's one I take very seriously.
took me 2 companies to get this blackout, but still I'm not so happy. I'm trying to.
oh,
fix
the
it, but
power wash of the
it's-
building. I don't know
it's
if you noticed. but
insane.
it's
I
been
never
pretty
come up, I never
expensive.
thought, I use every chemical they recommended me.
Oh, really? Wow.
Jeez. No, I have no further comments. I'm excited to see the new place in entirety, but I think the sign change is appropriate, is my opinion.
And I'm sure you'll have it at your application list, now, but the pedestal sign, so to speak, is that going to be backlit? I know you've got it wrapped right now. What are your plans for that?
It's the pedestal sign has indirect lighting.
Not backlit.
Okay,
Yeah, it has indirect.
Yes,
Yeah.
I fixed it. Same way I was exactly the measurement, exactly where it was before. I bring the sign company to measurement, exactly I was there before, because I knew I have to come here. It's just,
you're on my jogging route. I go by you 3 times a week, so.
I'm just sorry.
All right, so it looks like the commission is somewhat in favor of the
Good.
changes
Yeah.
at this point.
Yep.
They don't have any recommendations for changes outside of maybe trying to come up with some conceptuals for the building lettering when you come back for your formal application.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick. Have a good
Yep,
night.
thank you.
Thank you so much, all of them. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Mhm. Right. Does, is there another pre-application person in the audience that would like to come forward?
You guys together?
We're together.
Okay, it doesn't appear so.
You're together.
It doesn't,
Public comment tonight or the next?
it would be the next,
Next.
the next meeting. Yep.
All right, good.
Thank you.
All right, I had dinner there last night. Go.
I was gonna say, everybody that's been there says it's really good. So,
All right.
Thank
See you the next.
Thank
see you, Bill.
Night.
All right,
We have a regular in the audience.
Yeah.
What's your name again? Who do you work for?
Just little old me.
Oh, my gosh.
If you guys want to try to get through the next items real quick. Oh, I'm sorry, Bill.
yeah,
Kinda-
no, I mean, so I just want to make sure there's no more, I can't really
There's
see.
no more-
No, there's
Yeah.
no,
No more
there's no
pre-apps.
sign-ins.
Just
The
hold-
one that was on the agenda was the only one.
Okay, thank you. So pre-application review is closed, so now we'll just jump right to public communications, which says Groton Community Conversation, Understanding Your Flood Rise.
Yeah, I'm just gonna speak to that for a minute, if that's
please.
okay.
We got a hurricane coming in.
Yeah, we're not, perfect timing,
I
right?
know, there was, I'll just, before you, where I am is on Fire Island on the south shore of Long Island, and the waves were 6 to 8 feet
Nice.
today, and they're supposed to get a 10 and higher
10 to 15.
tomorrow.
Yeah, nice. Out on the ocean exposure. Cool.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Go, I'm
Awesome.
sorry, go.
Oh, so we wanted to kind of loop you guys in on this. The planning department is revising, updating our flood construction requirements and regulations, kind of trying to get in line with what's going on with FEMA and just what's going on in the community and other communities. We're looking at things like look back, different kind of regulations for different zones. And one of the things that they wanted to do was include a conversation with the historic district because so many buildings are actually in the flood zone down there.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get feedback from you guys and engage you guys in this rewrite of applications over there. This is kind of going to go similar to what I talked about prior with the handbook rewrite, kind of being in conjunction with other regulations in town, planning and zoning. This is kind of a step one in that direction. So they just wanted me to talk to you guys about getting on the agenda and coming and having a conversation. If you guys wanted to do it a half hour before a regular meeting, if you wanted to do it during a regular meeting, it's likely going to be probably a half hour discussion to as we get into the dirt and details of lifting buildings and the change in historic significance that is potentially going to be, have reviewed. So I just told them I'd do like an introductory to that and see you guys' feedback on that. If you wanted to have a special meeting where we just brought them in and have a conversation, we could do that. But it's up to you guys to discuss amongst yourselves and see how you want to do that. But like I said, it's kind of the first step in looking at things comprehensively.
I would love to have a joint meeting with the group where everybody gets to sit around the table and talk.
I think it deserves a special meeting. I mean, I think it's an important enough subject that I'd like to give them all the time they need and not squeeze it in.
No, to make
Okay.
it a half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, I think, honestly, David, I don't know if you guys know David Prescott, but he's our flood construction manager, and he is really in deep with the FEMA stuff and the regulations and a lot of the loopholes that people are trying to use and stuff that we're trying to close up to prevent that kind of things. One of the biggest loopholes that we deal with is historic exemptions.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to engage you guys in trying in assisting in closing those loopholes. So yeah, it's going to be a something that's going to work forward. What I would recommend is if you want to have a one-on-one special meeting, maybe the commission could allow Bill to communicate with me on scheduling one.
Yeah,
And
pick another Tuesday.
what's that?
Pick another Tuesday.
Yeah, we could pick another Tuesday and in between if you guys wanted to do that or whatever. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Is
sense.
the FEMA information available? Where is it available?
On the FEMA website.
The
There's a
FEMA
there's a
website.
couple of links that I can forward to you.
That'd be good.
That gives a lot of stuff. Tomorrow night, there is a community conversations at Thrive 55.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. So.
That's really going to get into we have Diane Levesque from the state. She's gonna come down and talk about a lot of what's going on up and down the coast and how a lot of municipalities are managing this stuff. And we've dealt with her. She sat in on our FEMA audit and kind of assisted us in a lot of technical matters, but she's gonna be down there kind of as a guest speaker. And then we're going to have workstations set up where a person can come in and we're gonna pull their property up on a GIS and find out what zone they're in, what the elevations are, what their kind of the details of their property and what they're looking at if they ever want to try to do something. What regulatory boards they're gonna have to go against. I'm anticipating a number of them are gonna be historic buildings. Kind of like what's going on 17 Gravel Street type thing.
So I was gonna ask to Bill and you, because this came up at our Preservation Connecticut meeting. They're working with other municipalities on this. Would you guys want to bring them in as just another ear during that meeting? And since they're working with other historic districts in other parts of the state, maybe they have some feedback that'll help us. It's up to you guys.
Tim and I can discuss that. And
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can try to figure it out. I don't know. I don't know if
Bring too many-
David and planning want to just kind of,
Right.
focus presenting to you guys what their kind of immediate concerns would be
Okay.
without, like you said, that getting too much going on. Certainly something that could be included later on if they have
more discussion.
experience in dealing with flood construction in a historic district,
I know there's other coastal communities going through it, so I think they have experts that are at least smarter than me on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other historic coastal communities
Yeah.
that are, yeah. I know we've looked at, in our office has looked at a lot of stuff that's going on up in Newport. And we've looked at a lot of buildings up there as examples of ones that have been required to be elevated and the features that they've incorporated to try to look at them and go. You almost have to do a double take as to figure out if that building was ever lower.
Right, and actually one of our trustees was very involved in that. He's here now, but he was
Yeah.
part of that whole
Whether it's ever lower.
Whether the building was ever
Right.
lower.
Yeah. New York is doing this.
What's that?
New York is doing.
No,
it.
No, he's talking about some that they've
I know,
actually-
but New York
they-
City.
Oh, yeah.
He's saying that the buildings are
They've
higher,
actually
but
raised
couldn't
and looking
imagine
at
that
everything,
they
they're
were
built that
lower.
way with the lower,
Yeah. They use tiering and they use some
I did the-
wall and
I
stuff.
did the
and it's
inspection after Katrina. It spent 2 weeks down there.
in New York City.
New York, Katrina after, and New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans,
After
yeah.
that hurt.
Well, that's all below flood elevation down there anyway.
But we did the inspection of the buildings afterwards to basically triage.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, if the commission's okay with that, I'll have a further discussion with Bill and we'll
I
try
think
to
it's a
put some
great
times
idea.
together.
We'll set up
Got
a
kind of
special-
coordinated with David and those guys.
Important
too.
issue. Down the road.
All right.
That's all I got on that.
Anything for, okay, Mr. Moriarty, sir, any motions on the minutes?
Just one, I'll make a motion to approve. Just one minor little tweak. In the old business part, when the agent for Jeremiah's came, his name was, I think his last name was Ramsey. She just has Paul R question mark.
Oh,
I
maybe.
think it was Ramsey. So I think I'm almost positive it was Ramsey. So maybe just make that change.
What page is that on?
Page 4 of the minutes. But should we do a better job in the future of getting people's names for Sue?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
'cause she's just trying to listen.
Right,
Okay.
I mean, it's really, she does the minutes off the tapes, so
Yeah.
she can only do what's as clear as.
Yep.
And, you know, we're all a little bit guilty when somebody gets up here, I'm fumbling with this stuff, and you guys are trying to find
Yeah.
your files and
Yeah.
everything, and then
We're-
suddenly a person doesn't say their name or, you know, and then the next thing you know, we're into the application,
Yeah.
so, yeah, absolutely, we
Okay.
could try to do better on that, that's a good point.
So Bill, I'll make a motion to, Moriarty makes a motion to approve the August 5th minutes with just this addition of Ramsey for Paul's last name.
Ferguson seconds. Any discussion? All right, vote.
Goodrich, aye.
Ernst, aye.
Ferguson, I.
Moriarty, aye.
All right, the minutes are approved. Now we'll go to old business, which is 46 West Main Street. The signs.
So there was, I believe you guys, did you see the signs in the packets?
Yeah.
Leo contacted me after the meeting. At following up on, the questions we had surrounding his signage. He stated that the sign for the Harp and Hound, it's been there all along. It looked like at one point in time, there was 4 signs, a small one up high. As well as the other 3 signs, 2 for the corner occupancy and 1 for the Harp and Hound with a directional arrow. I don't know what you guys take is as far as significant difference from then to what's currently there. So, but I figured I would just move it forward to you.
I feel
Um,
like, oh, go.
I mean, the signs were there. What was the question? The content or the appearance of
They're
the signs?
different. Yeah.
The size difference.
The size and
Are
the
they different though? I don't think so.
little bit different, I'd say a little bit more,
I don't know if overall square footage
but the
increased. or
color
it's
is
just
the color
more-
is the big.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just more.
It's
I have
popped.
enough
Yeah.
pictures of that corner, right? I'm pretty sure they've changed multiple times.
Oh, they probably have. Yeah. That was Leo's interpretation of it. He said that he's had a harp sign on that building for 20 years.
I think he has, but I think it's been further down.
Was it?
Correct.
Again, I can
think
go
it's
through my
been closer to the
photographs.
harp.
Yeah, so there's Young Buns. Well, I guess he did have the harp there. I thought it was under Young
Yeah, I was
Buns.
just surprised. I think it was surprising we didn't see it at the time.
Right, I think moving, because the Young Buns that's moved over.
I think the square is close.
It
enough.
is.
Yeah. It's just more vibrant. It's a
Exactly,
big
and I think
change.
that gives it the illusion that there's more there.
I think it's
Okay.
more vibrant and there's also more of a contrast since he's redid this new siding.
Yeah, against the dark
Right.
background.
Yeah.
So it blended in or doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
Pops out.
Mhm.
So I think it's okay.
Yeah, and I mean, Leo's done a lot to the building to improve it. I'm not gonna, the signs don't give me any heartburn. I don't know about you guys.
No. Yep, it's different.
Yep, it's different and you're okay
I'm
with
o-
it? No
different,
additional
and
action?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Moriarty, I want to make sure
Yeah,
you're,
same. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it too. Bill?
okay, yeah, no.
You okay, Bill?
I'm okay. I'm okay with it, yeah. So let's make I'll make a motion that we approve the signage as it currently stands.
I'll second it.
All right. Any discussion? All right, let's do a vote.
Goodrich, aye.
Ernst, aye.
Ferguson, I.
Moriarty, aye.
All right. All right, old business is closed. Let's go to new business. Anything from,
Actually,
No, that's not old, Bill, that's.
that's what it said on the
Yeah, we have,
agenda.
I'm sorry, but we have one more person under old that we, would likely have to add. We have Jeff
Oh.
from Densmore who came in, for some, a modification for, 15 Pearl, so. If you
Is-
guys wanna put him on the agenda under old business.
Yeah.
It would have to be done by.
what's his name again?
Oh my God.
I'm
this-
sorry, you
is he-
probably can't
is
see
he
him.
here today?
Yeah, he's in the audience.
Oh, okay. I just only see the front row, so I. can't-
Yeah, sorry. He's
Okay,
hiding.
no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to move on to new business without, okay, I'll make a motion to add 15 Pearl Street to the agenda.
Goodrich, second.
All right, vote.
Goodrich, aye.
Ernst, aye.
Ferguson, I.
Moriarty, aye.
All right.
Come on up.
Okay,
See you guys again.
good to see you. Take 3.
Take 3. Hopefully finally done after this one. So no more modifications. So, should I say my name and the whole, yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
please.
please,
Jeff
yeah.
Gillies for Densmore Oil for 15 Pearl Street, which is St. Mark's Church. So modification, we're talking about the tower again, like the stand essentially for the mini split. So after my last visit here, I was given some incorrect information slash non-information because I never got the actual certificate from the guy who originally measured for the height of our tower. So I met with Art from Haywood and Holbrook. He went over there. Dimensions on the height have changed. So he came with his tools and his wherewithal.
Yeah.
The bottom of the platform would actually be at 7 feet 3 inches, which is 87 inches in total. So that would be to the bottom of the platform where the unit would be sitting. So when you add in the 36 inches of, screening, so doing that horizontal screening on the top, that brings us to a total of 36 plus 87, 123. So
10 feet. 3 inches.
10 feet. So I didn't want to for that to go by without some talk.
Not a couple inch difference by any means.
Yeah, that's
Do you have an image of it?
that's
Yeah,
significant.
I
so
was just gonna say, do you have a picture to show us?
And that's
Yeah.
to get it up above the flood, yeah.
above the flood zone, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have no idea where a camera would show, but
Yeah, he'll.
Put it next to the crack. Yep.
excellent, correct.
Can you see it, Bill?
He's got to go over to his left.
Because I don't have the view.
Yep. Keep
I
going.
don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Left. All right, now slide it towards the commissioners. Now you're perfect. Yep.
So that puts us right where that bush was. The 10-foot, that total distance comes underneath
We
to,
can't see it yet.
oh, sorry.
I can see it.
There it
So
There
Is
it goes.
it-
I got it now.
Oh, you
see
got
it?
it? Okay.
Flip
Yep.
it around. There we go.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It took me a minute.
So it brings us, the very, very top brings us to right there.
Oh, lot.
So it's about 6 to 8 inches down off of the window trim. But that would be the screening portion. The bottom of the stand comes just above into the actual siding of the church. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do it, but how are you gonna make it stable? I mean, that's like a pretty tall, thin.
Yeah,
structure.
so 4x4 posts all the way around. And it's sitting on a concrete, it will be
Yeah.
sitting on a concrete pad, which will
Yeah.
be bolted down.
Okay.
So
Has the width changed?
width hasn't changed.
Okay,
No.
it's pretty vertical then.
So I have a dumb question. Why can't you bolt to the side of the building?
So you've got two things. Number one, if I bolt it to the side of the building, then typically that has a lot of vibration issues. And with it being a church, that's a big concern. In Groton Long Point, that was one of like our biggest.
Logistical issue.
Yeah, it was a lot of acoustics and messing with the siding there, brutal. And then honestly, I wish it was a newer building and it wasn't textured stone, because otherwise, putting it right onto a bracket of some kind would be better. But with it being textured stone, that's
And there's no way to relocate it to the back.
no, because then your refrigerant lines would be going like 90 feet. So we'd be dealing with,
Can you zoom
Oh,
back?
yeah, sorry about that,
Yeah, I
guys.
just want to see it in context.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
I mean, I think no matter what you do, it's gonna look like not good. That's my opinion.
I think
It's gonna look like something on a stand stuck off the side of a building.
But it's not attached to the building at all.
not attached to the
That's great.
building, and
So-
with the screening features there, I mean, I'm gonna talk to not that, once again, I know foliage doesn't count in any way, but there's probably some ways to make it look like it's supposed to be there, but also at the same time, it's not on the front fascia, so like looking at the church, you won't be able to see it at all. That parking lot that is next to it is Denoto's. It's not the church's parking lot. And from a street view perspective, like if you are walking past there, you know, as soon as you are reasonably in front of the church, you're not gonna be able to see it.
It's interesting how the lower windows don't relate to the windows above.
Except any funeral leaving the notice is all parked there, so everybody leaves to go from the
No.
funeral home to the cemetery, so it's pretty public.
There's no compositional way of
Well,
connecting the two.
Denoto's has the, if I were to stand at that bush and look 30 feet at Denoto's, there's a air conditioning unit sitting on the ground right there.
They're in the back corner of the building.
Yeah, not even right on the side,
Yeah,
right?
what side?
Yeah, it's right on the side of the building, but I mean, it's literally like in level with it, which, you know, they've got the benefit of having already had it there.
Grandfather, yeah. I mean, you, it sounds like you gotta do what you gotta do. My only wish would be, they put a tree instead of that whatever azalea, whatever it is.
And you gotta
Looks
block
like
the
a
window.
Is it a roadie?
Is it?
Oh, the rhododendron there. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, if they could just let that thing grow taller. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. What are
I
your,
don't-
what are the commissioners' thoughts?
Well, it's unfortunate. The joke I have always heard is when you have a lot of vegetation, that's what the mechanical stuff is. So
Yeah.
you can tell where that is.
uh-huh.
So there might be something you do with the landscape that would.
Yeah, that's my point.
I would think you'd
something.
want to do it the whole thing, you
Yeah.
know, something that's a little bit, that's gonna pop above that, but it might mitigate it somehow.
From my talks with the church, you know, as we've gone through this process, like they're more than, you know, more than willing to like adjust some landscaping.
There might be a landscape approach that would help.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely think so. I mean, I think it's one of those, it's the flood zone when you're adding things on and you're dealing with old buildings leads to some interesting challenges, you know, so it's you know, this is not like not an approach that, you know, we do often. You know, unfortunately, even, you know, not to go back to previous projects, but the you know, unit that we did a few houses down last year that was raised and attached to the building. You know, I've gotten multiple complaints that, you know, the vibration is so annoying that like and that was with putting a backing, you know, so opening up an interior wall and, you know, studding that out and really making it as like rock solid as possible, still getting the complaints. So that's why we try to avoid putting any kind of bracket on a building if it's not going to be attached to cement.
Yeah, but dealing in the flood zone, you guys are gonna have to figure out a solution, because not everybody's gonna have a bracket.
Oh, no, for sure. Then that's the, and that's one of the challenges is just when you're, you know, when you're going a foot above, you know, above that height, things start to get, you know, pretty tall. And I mean, it's the, you know, some of the conversations that I've had with them down there, like, well, if this thing's this tall, what about all the finished space underneath? It's like, well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know, it's like there's an entire room that's gonna be lower than this AC unit, but it's, you know,
Mhm.
it is what it is. The,
And it can stay like that until they decide to do something that triggers more than 50% of the value of the building.
exactly. And
Yeah.
it's a, you know, it's all, yeah, it's just a juggle, you know? But that's why, you know, not a minor tweak, and I'll have the paperwork over to Tim tomorrow for the, to finalize the actual like permit side of things for that place. So the,
Mhm. I mean, anything that church can do to mitigate seeing it would be great, but I know we can't mandate that, but that's my 2 cents, but I see nothing else to kind of talk about. It is what it is.
and I'll encourage them for that.
Yep.
You know, like I say, my dealings with them over time have always been positive and
I think what they have now doesn't do anything for.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep, I'm in the same place, Bill.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Are we approving anything today?
You would have to make a motion to approve a modification of an increase in height.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Ferguson makes a motion to approve the modification as presented tonight for the, was that 15 Pearl?
15 Pearl, yep.
Second,
I don't know if I should.
Right,
I'll second.
Moriarty second, so vote or discussion?
Ernst second that.
Oh, Ernst second,
Yep.
okay.
If it just
Um,
defer to you.
No,
You're the closest.
and, any discussion? Okay, a vote,
Goodrich abstain.
Ernst, aye.
Ferguson, I.
Moriarty, aye.
All right, modification has been approved.
This
So,
could potentially be a good example as to creativity for screening something if
Yeah.
these guys can work with the church and they can come up with, you know,
Something vertical.
some it's like pin
Yeah.
abrevieties or something that
Yeah,
grow
that's
tall and
kind of-
skinny. Just put them at a
Yeah.
slight angle or something, just a few of them.
It's the first
And you
time
don't
comes
see it
to
at
mind.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock as you're going by the building, you know?
My mother-in-law is a landscape designer, so, you know,
All right.
that would.
yeah,
Button, she lives in the historic district, so
Alright.
she knows. She knows what's
Who-
up.
Who's she with?
BB Landscaping.
Oh, yeah.
Adria.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. She's my neighbor. She's
Yeah.
your mother-in-law? Oh, there we go. It's a small world.
Oh, yeah.
Small town.
Small town, that's for sure.
Downhill.
All right, guys,
All
I'll get
right.
out of here.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you for
Have a good one.
dealing with that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
Getting it worked out.
I'll probably be, I'll just drop that hard copy by tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for doing that. All right, and anybody else in the audience that I can't see?
It's this, it's the audience.
Full.
Claire, you've cleared the house.
We've got 20
Cleared the
people,
house.
waiting, Bill.
All
Who's
right,
first?
let's move to new business. Any new business from the staff, Tim?
I have nothing tonight. I'm sorry.
No.
No items. Just been dealing with regular business the last couple of weeks.
Understand. All right, any new business from the commissioners?
Nope,
Nope.
nothing.
Mr. Moriarty, sir, have you noticed the speed trap thing doesn't work coming in to
Yeah, I
town?
know.
I-
Come around the corner.
Yeah, I always chuckle and think of you
Oh,
when
right,
I,
right.
There's a
your-
speed
you're
trap.
right at your
It's right at the
street.
bottom of your road.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly right.
Doesn't really work.
It
No,
doesn't
there,
really work.
I think it's solar powered, but they put it
Yeah,
right
and
in the tree.
under a tree, right?
Oh, you mean the
It
thing
was
that
working
it
when it was on
warns
the
you
other
about
side.
how fast you're going.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I just I just chuckle when I come up through
Yeah,
that
that's really
road.
cool. I got to say 99 last.
I have noticed it hasn't worked.
It hasn't worked since they moved it.
And Eric, you
Exactly.
supervise Eric's project.
Yes, any complaints with your new neighbor's project?
No, it's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
no, it looks beautiful. So
We're on the
Yeah.
town staff to,
Going fast.
how is he hammering too early? Any issues? Going too late?
7 a.m. 7 a.m. These guys are there.
All I can say is whoever's doing the landscaping along the cliff is doing a beautiful job. I have to compliment myself on that one, so.
Hmm.
But anyway, that's it.
Oh, yeah. Can I complain about that landscaper actually?
No, not at all.
Learning.
All right, with that in mind, if there's nothing else, then let's make a motion to adjourn.
Well,
and-
actually, I had old business, a couple questions.
Oh, okay.
So we had talked about training and what's the word I'm looking for the residents. If we want to add that, is that I send to you and Bill?
Training residents?
No, training for us and a workshop for residents from Preservation Connecticut. If we wanted to add that to the agenda, is that a motion or something we send the bill to send to you, or how does that work?
Yeah, send it to me and I'll talk to Tim and then I'll bring it up as old business at the next September 2nd meeting.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, anything else? All right, then I'll make a motion to adjourn. And thank you,
So
gentlemen.
moved.
Thank you.